Hi, and welcome to 365 Fitness Tips. I'm Marty K. Today's topic is chia seeds. What are chia seeds? Where do they come from? And how can they help the human body? So check this out. Chia seeds are known as the Aztec superfood and dates back to 1500 BC. BC, for all those that don't know, is before Christ. Okay, so 1500 BC. That means it's been around for a long time. So this just ain't no stuff that we just made up out of the blue. Okay. The other thing is that it has been used for hundreds of years by Tarahumara Indians. That's Tarahumara Indians. You know, have you noticed, I don't know if you ever noticed it, how the Nigerians seem to always win, you know, these races when we go to the Olympics? Well, and they can run for long distance of time, and it's like they're just going and going and going, whereas all the other nationalities seem like, you know, they're running out of energy and stuff like that. Well, it turns out chia seeds are a runner's best friend because it allows runners as well as other athletes to create stamina. It hydrates the body. The very thing is like running with water on the inside of your body. So I'm going to get into, you know, exactly what they do and all that other kind of stuff. So stick around for that as well too. But remember the word Tarahumara Indians. And by the way, Tarahumara means where the night is the day of the moon. Now, I'm not sure what the translation of that is, but it sounds like really deep, okay? Now, Tarahumara Indians are also known for their athletic prowess, and I just pretty much told you about, you know, the Nigerians, how they always seem to win, you know, what's up with that. But the funny thing is that they can run for long distance. They can run 100 miles nonstop. Not 100 miles over the course of a year, but 100 miles nonstop. And I had read about that with Anthony Robbins. He's a motivational speaker, and he talked about how these runners and, you know, up in some Aztec area, you know, could just like, you know, just trot along and run all day long for 100 miles. And so imagine if you could have something that you could take that would allow you to run a mile, 3 miles, 5 miles, even 10 miles a day. Because most, you know, most Americans, we just aren't really up for running 100 miles a day. It's like we got other things to do, like doing this kind of stuff, you know, Facebook and Twittering, LinkedIn, all that other kind of stuff. And so, you know, working and also. So, yeah, we aren't really big on running 100 miles a day. But imagine what that could do to your overall fitness. And so, I know when I used to run, I want to get back to doing that. It really does, you know, flatten your tummy, tones up all those muscles, the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the biceps, the triceps. I mean, you just look strong. When people look at you, like, dang, they must really work out or whatever. So running is really a great way to burn off some fat because you really got to go into that refrigerator, as I call it, and bring out some of those stored blocks of fat to get up enough energy so that you can make it through that run. So imagine if you had something that you could eat on a daily basis, and now you do. It's called chia seeds. Chia seeds. CHIASEEDS. Now, normally when I start off something new in the health regimen, I just kind of incrementally, you know, I read all the directions, I do all the research so I know what it is I'm taking. And I highly recommend if you got other health issues that you check it out with your doctor before you do any of this stuff. But you know, if you just like overweight and all that other kind of stuff, you ain't got nothing else going on, then yeah, go on and check it out. Do your research. Definitely use my video. Go to your health food store, get some, and try it out in small doses first. You know, I think they recommend that they say you take a tablespoon and put it into whatever beverage you want to put it into, at least 8 ounces, and stir it up. And it's going to turn into a gel. They're going to like explode because they get like 10 to 12 times their, you know, they can hold on to that extra water, which is good. That's how it keeps your body hydrated. But the other great thing is that when it goes into your tummy, it allows for the carbohydrates that you eat, or when you eat a meal that's too big, it allows for those carbohydrates not to quickly break down into sugar and then spike your insulin and then get stored as fat. Because of what they're doing, they're slowing down that whole process. And that's what we really want, folks. We want that process to be slowed down so that we don't spike our insulin, so that we don't start storing away, you know, simple carbohydrates as fat and all that kind of stuff, because that's really where fat comes from. So, chia seeds is definitely something that you want to get. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to tell you about chia seeds. I mean, there's just tons of things that chia seeds do. But number one, it'll keep your body hydrated. So Who doesn't want a hydrated body, okay? Number 2, got to look down at my copy here. Copy. Oh, yeah, it's got both soluble and insoluble fiber. And it's very hard to find products that naturally have soluble and insoluble fiber. And you need both of those so that you can rid your intestines of all that crap you've been eating. I'm just kidding. I know you haven't been eating crap. You've been eating really healthy, okay? Because that's what you're supposed to do. So, it does have insoluble, and this turns out to really be a dieter's dream come true. The good thing about chia seeds, whatever liquid or food that you put it in, it will bulk it up. Ideally, you want to put it into soups or liquids or things like that. You can eat it dry, but know that when you eat it dry, once it settles into your tummy, it's going to go in and look for liquids, because it absorbs liquids, and if you're slightly dehydrated, that's not going to really be a good feeling, and you could fool around and get a little constipated there. So highly recommend, as in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that you put it in liquid, let it stand for 15-20 minutes. You know, or you can buy it in the store already in some flavor. And it takes on the flavor that you put it in. So if you put it in hot chocolate, if you put it in coffee, if you put it in your oatmeal, if you put it in soup, you can sprinkle it on your salad. Just make sure you drink some water, you know, with it. But it's a must to be in your fitness regimen, okay? So the other thing that I want to talk about, some of the other benefits that for all you fitness geeks out there that know this kind of stuff, and the ones that don't, hey, well, whatever. Here are some of the nutritional benefits of chia seeds. It has 3 times, not 1, not 2, but 3 times the antioxidants of blueberries. And anybody that knows anything about fitness, they know that blueberries is at the top of the heap on the ORAC chart, the ORAC chart, okay? That's the chart that says these foods will not spike your insulin, okay? It's got more calcium than milk. More iron than spinach is starting to sound like a theme, like the Superman theme, you know, higher than whatever, and more powerful than a locomotive. But anyway, it's got 3 times the antioxidants than blueberries, more calcium than milk, more iron than spinach, better protein source than beans and soy, more potassium than bananas, and oh yeah, if I didn't mention it, it's got more omega-3 than salmon. It also has omega-6 in it too, and when you do your background on it, you'll find out that you kind of need both of those in your body, you know. So chia seeds are a superfood that you should research and add to your eating regimen. And as always, before starting any new regimen, don't take my word for it, before starting any new regimen, check with your doctor. Depending on if you have a Western doctor, he may not be what we call the new term integrative doctor. And you really want to find an integrative doctor, because what integrative doctors are, they take from both cultures, the Eastern and the Western. So when Western applies, they use it, but if they can use something from the Eastern, you know, civilization, they use that as well too. So you get the best of both worlds, okay? So eat healthy, exercise daily, enjoy your body, and become fit and empowered with Marty K. I call myself the Queen of Fitness. I call myself your online personal trainer. But just eat healthy, exercise daily, enjoy your body. Follow me on Twitter at, you know, twitter.com/MartyK, on Facebook at facebook.com/MartyK, MarTiKay. Or you can check me out on YouTube. My YouTube channel is 365 Fitness Tips. Ding! And then I also do another little thing called In the News, because I really, in case you didn't catch it, I really like doing this. So they say follow your passion. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following my passion. And as Henry David Thoreau has said, what did he say? Anyway, if one seeks out and steps in the direction of confidently in what it is they want to do, one day they will meet unexpectedly with success. So you guys have a good day. The weather's fantastic all over the country. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bing! Antennas up. Bing!